crazy. Way to get the heart going.
Right? Keep yourself warm.
Nice. What I wouldn't do for some lighter fluid about now. Yes. No shit. What in the what?
What in the what?
It's like Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah, except a lot more freaking enemies.
Jesus. Oh, damn. Don't have much room. Oh, shit. No. Not fucking Tormund.
Did you breathe?
No. No fucking way.
There's just way too many of them.
I'm telling you, she's coming. Who's that?
Oh, random.
Seriously, John? Oh, shit. Slice and dice, John. Now we're going to get to see 3. Oh my God. Light that frickin' lake.
Light it on fire.
Jesus Christ. She saw he has one. Nice. It's like, damn, she's freaking awesome. Oh, shit. You son of a bitch. That did it. Oh my God. You better pay attention. Who tackled him?
Whites.
Oh my God. And John is underwater.
Yep.
John, enough of that shit.
Mr. 9 Lives. And now hypothermia sets in.
Yep. What?
He's like, oh, thank God.
You've got to be kidding me. All right. There's something going on.
Come with me. Go!
Jesus. What an incredible freaking episode. Was it all worth it?
Guess we'll have to find
I
out.
think better planning. I could have done better. Shit, the Night Watch. Yes. You better have a fire ready.
Yeah, because he's going to be half frozen to death. Oh, wow.
There's one thing the Night Watch should be good at is...
Getting you warm.
Yeah. And she's going to see the stab marks. She's going to learn a little bit now.
She's going to learn.
Okay. This just never stops.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Not what you're looking for. Let's play.
I don't want to play.
I could even become you. I wonder what it would feel like to wear those pretty dresses, to be the Lady of Winterfell. All I need to find out is your face.
What the shit?
What is happening?
I'm so confused at that. Why that's...
We are going to destroy the Night King and his army. We'll do it together. You have my word.
Thank you, Danny.
Danny. Who was the last person you called me that? I'm not sure. Was it my brother? Not the company you want to keep.
All right. Not Danny. How about my queen? I'd bend the knee, but
That sound familiar, Ned?
they'll come to see you for what you are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen her in that emotion.
Right.
Seen her emotion, but not in that.
Right.
I hope I deserve
You do.
I want to tear up.
I know, I already am.
So good seeing those together right there. It was worth every bit of it. We'll do it. He has a new ride.
It just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it?
He has a new ride.
He has a new ride. A dragon. Ready for questions?
Nope.
You want to take a break?
No. Let's take
Take a
2
break?
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we will be right back.
That was heavy.
All right, you guys, we are back after taking a short break after watching episode 6. So now it is time to answer your questions.
Yes, your questions. And we're actually going to both answer them because do kind of a tag team on them.
Yeah.
Because in reality,
We've only got one episode left, so I won't obviously answer if it gives anything away or anything like that, but
we're that close that
we're that close, yeah. Okay, question number 1.
Question 1
is from Gabriel Celeste.
Gabriel Celeste.
The viewers have a love-hate relationship with this episode. On the one hand, the spectacle of the whole thing was quite impressive. And it puts many characters right into the positions they need to be in for the endgame of the show. But on the other hand, many critics have pointed out flaws in the scripting, including numerous characters feeling like they had incredibly convenient plot armor, motivations and plans coming off as half-baked or completely foolish, and the completely unbelievable sprint by Gendry to the wall, leading to the fastest ravens in the Seven Kingdoms somehow flying from Eastwatch to Dragonstone, a journey of hundreds of miles, followed by Dany flying that far with her dragons on the way back, and then finding Jon and company in the nick of time, all in the course of one day. Did you notice any of these things as you were watching?
That's a really good point to point out, and you can add into this too. Yeah. But my thoughts on it was, damn, that was a hell of a show. And yeah, I did think about it, like how the hell that's what I thought when he sent Gendry off.
Like,
I thought,
how is he going to get anywhere fast enough to make a difference?
To get a raven off, to get to Dany, to get on the dragon, to fly all the way there. That's a very good point, but what is even better is the scene, and then after the big fight and the kind of the wait around. It seemed like a 24-hour period to me, and I'm getting off topic because I got 4 things in my head right now.
4 things?
But they sat on that rock for what seemed to be a day.
Yeah, it seemed to be like it was like
night
evening
into the day.
Yeah, and then overnight, and then the next day. So yeah, a day. Yeah.
So the ice froze, and that was something I thought about too, is ice froze. But then the fight began, and of course Dany shows up. And everything from that point on was beautiful scenery. Like even Jon going into the water, you're like, damn, here we go again. And then he gets up, and then the walkers saw him.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Uncle Benjen out of nowhere. Which was kind of a really neat scene to me.
It was, yeah.
I think it was well written, and I can see where people might think that. But guys,
it's a show. Like, just go with it,
Yeah,
like,
I'm going to have to say I'm going to give them a pass on this one.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be honest with you. Everything up to this point, from season 1 till right now, it's on point.
Yeah.
A lot of your big name shows do have little flaws, little minute flaws like this. Star Wars, all of them always had something where it was like, how that,
Yeah,
But
you're going to have that with any show. Yeah, just go with it, because I can get like maybe the dragons getting there in time, because I'm assuming they're very fast. I'm assuming.
The dragons seem to cover a lot of ground.
They seem to cover a lot of ground pretty quick.
So
So I get that. Like, I kind of picture like maybe a plane. I don't know if dragons can go a couple 100 miles an hour, but you get it. Like, I could picture that. But the rest, yeah, it's a little unbelievable and maybe not very realistic. But when I first watched this episode, yeah, it crossed my mind, but I let it pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was easily allowable.
Allowable because of everything that was happening. There was a lot going on to kind of divert your attention from that.
My question to you guys would be, do you think we're maybe being overcritical because of the beautiful writing?
Is that the problem? Is that maybe some of the critics or maybe some of the fans are being a little bit overcritical about on little things that, like, yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's pretty big. I get what they're saying.
Yeah, but it's like at the same time, it's like to have a love-hate relationship with the episode just because of that.
It was a great episode.
It was a great episode.
And it leads us right. I mean, there's so much that happened in this episode again.
Yeah.
Where you had the big battle scene and a lot of dialogue, especially Arya. I'm going to be honest with you. That conversation with Sansa and Arya has got me.
And I have a question about that, so we'll cover that here in a few minutes.
See, I don't even know what the questions are, but anyway, long story short, excellent
episode, regardless of the flaws.
Yeah,
I'll let them pass.
But I would tell you if I felt any different.
Yeah,
I'm not going to kiss anyone's ass to make them feel better about it.
Nope.
And I think I've been true to that form, but
yeah,
I think it was easily allowable.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. Next question is from Jose Cortez.
Jose Cortez.
First of all, I love you guys. I'm from Mexico and I watch all of your videos.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jose.
Thank you.
We love you too.
Yes.
Do you think that Tyrion has made bad decisions about the war? I mean, the Tyrell and Dornish armies are gone. The Casterly Rock siege was a bad move. And now the death of Viserion. In the whole show, we have seen a clever Tyrion most of the time, and it's hard for me to understand his decisions now. Do you think, in a way, he is protecting his family?
It's a really good point.
I don't think the things that happened, Tyrion saw those things coming. You know what I mean?
He makes a great point because now I don't think
he doesn't want to hurt his family.
He doesn't want to hurt Daenerys. That's obvious.
But he also doesn't want to hurt Daenerys. I think that he's trying to do it in the safest way possible with the least amount of lives lost.
I got to be careful when I say things sometimes because, like, Tyrion in the beginning episodes and all the way up to this point where he started counseling Daenerys, okay, that I think his tactics work good for the Lannisters. Okay,
but maybe not necessarily for Dany.
Dany, because the Lannisters held things due to their intimidation. Mm-hmm. Okay, now Dany has that ability.
That, yeah, it's
but
much different.
She doesn't control with intimidation
the same way that the Lannisters do,
because she gives them the freedom to walk away, to do. You can follow me or you can go live your life is a difference. And
maybe not so much in a couple episodes ago or when she burned the Tarleys alive. You can follow me or you can die.
She was a dragon in that.
I think that's also different because she was dealing with soldiers who were fighting against her at that moment, and before, it was slaves. They're not fighting against her. They're just slaves that she's freeing. You can stay with me if you want to, or you can go,
So, I'm going to say this. When she burnt the Tyrells, okay?
Oh, the Tarleys?
Tarleys,
yep.
Whatever the hell.
They all sound alike.
And I'm sorry for saying that wrong. But she gave them an option. They could have lived.
Yeah.
They could have lived. But the old man...
He was too stubborn.
I serve only one... Yeah, he... that was his fighting moment with her.
That was his... I can get why he did it. Now, the son, I feel like he was just trying to be tough like his dad, or he had too much of his dad in him. You know what I mean? And, he should have bent the knee.
Well, he wanted to go out with his dad and support his dad, and that was honorable on his.
But they
standing.
made that choice.
They did.
They knew what was going to happen.
They could have lived like the rest of them.
They knew what was going to happen, and they chose to die in that sense. So I don't fully blame Dany, and I don't fully say, "Oh, you made the wrong decision there." But I think the point is Tyrion, his plans. Tyrion had no way to. His plans were good. Mm-hmm. They should have been.
He got outwitted.
Yeah, but he got outwitted.
Like Robb did.
Yeah, which happens. It happens all the time, and so I don't think Tyrion's intentions are to protect his family in those cases at all. I think that he wants Dany to win. Throughout
the histories of wars, it doesn't matter. You can be top dog, the Roman Empire. You can be the Mongols of China, whatever. Mm-hmm. You all meet your doom at some point due to a bad battle or someone makes a bad decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. For America, it'd be Vietnam. And the way that's a whole other story. But a bad situation that young men and women.
It was a very, very brutal and. Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
And, God bless those men and women that served in Vietnam. Very bad position they were put into. And so that's just I don't know what in the hell I got off on there. But what I'm trying to say is bad decisions happen. And Tyrion very minimally has made mistakes.
Yeah.
And Dany has held on to that twice now. Twice.
Yeah, I think we had a question of do you think Dany is losing her faith in him? I don't think that she's losing her faith in him wholeheartedly. I think she is upset because she lost, and whenever somebody's upset about something, they have to find somebody to kind of take it out on in the moment.
Yeah.
And that's what was happening. She was taking it out on Tyrion because they were his plans, and they failed. So she's showing her anger that they failed. But no, I don't think she's losing her faith in Tyrion, and I don't think Tyrion is protecting his family. I don't.
When you lose things that are very, very important to you, yeah, you're right. He seems to be the whipping boy when it goes wrong. And I get it, and I don't blame her for feeling that way because everybody has to have that outlet every once in a while, and sometimes it's the bad.
Yeah.
You're the bad person taking it, So,
okay.
I don't know if that was a really good answer to that question, but she's smart and epic. He's smart and epic. And we can have this debate every single time and when things go right, things go wrong.
Because things went wrong a couple times in a row doesn't mean that he has ill intentions.
Right. And I truly don't believe that.
Yeah, no.
I would be shocked if he were to, turn his back on her.
Right. Or, be deceitful.
But I think he'll stand for what he's still his own man, and I think that she should
he's still not going to want. He's still not going to want Jaime to die or anything like that. You know what I mean? He's not going to be okay with Jaime. We could go on for hours with that question, so we'll move on.
My last point is, Jaime is honorable. Yeah. Dany does not know that he's honorable, so that still is something. I think
at some point she might potentially see that, though. So
we'll see.
We'll see, but I hope so.
He just tried to take her out last show. And there's that.
Well, yeah.
So that's going to be tough to show that he's...
Well, yeah, but she's also smart enough to realize that he was doing it to end the war.
I understand, yeah.
So,
good luck.
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see.
I was just trying to stop you from getting in your car and... yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, next question is from Crystal. What role will Beric have to play going forward, and what is the significance of Thoros being killed? So now he doesn't have his buddy around to bring him back if he ever dies. But anyway, what's Beric? What's his role?
Well, he believes his role is he's here for a reason.
Just like Jon.
Yeah, to make sure that people keep living. He stated it in his
I think
walk.
he does have a role to play. What that is, I have no idea.
I don't know that it's a huge role.
It might not even be a huge role, but it's a role big enough to where he was brought back six times.
Maybe to save
Jon, maybe to save somebody else that's really important, maybe to... Who knows? But he definitely has a huge role.
Oh, I believe
what
that.
What it is, I don't know.
There's a reason he was brought back 6 times. There is a reason for it, so I truly believe it's not dismissible that he's going to have...
He was brought back for a reason.
He's going to have a huge small role.
A huge... Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question is from Jedi Master Godby.
Love it, Jedi Master.
Jon took an all-star group of fighters north of the Wall. If you could hand-pick any 5 people from Game of Thrones to go with you beyond the Wall, who would you pick?
Brienne.
Brienne, okay.
The Hound.
Okay.
The Mountain.
The Mountain.
Even though they're not friends, but we'll take them.
You get to hand-pick, so, you know.
Jorah.
Okay.
Tormund.
Tormund?
Not
Yeah.
Tormund.
His name is Tormund.
Tormund. I read it.
Because it's spelled... It's a
Thor.
silent H, okay?
Thor.
You know all about silent letters.
I
would
truly
pick
do.
the Hound.
The Hound.
I would pick, Sandor Clegane.
The Mountain. What are you cheating? Cheating on me?
I'm not cheating.
Cheating on my list?
Sandor Clegane, a.k.a. the Hound. Tormund.
Tormund. Yep.
Jon Snow. You didn't even pick Jon Snow.
No, I didn't. There's a reason.
I would have to choose Bronn of the Blackwater.
Ooh.
Good one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I get one more. I haven't picked Brienne.
Well, you're going to lose to my group.
You know what? I'll choose Brienne for my last one. Yeah, I'll choose Brienne.
There's a reason I didn't take Arya or Jon.
I didn't take Arya.
I did take an Arya.
I took Jon because he's fought them and he's good. He's a good fighter. So, but I'll switch it up and take Bronn because I think he would be an utter badass fighting against him.
Well, I'm going to put the Clegane.
The Clegane bros.
Yeah. Each on each side of me.
Yeah. Mountain over here. Hound over here.
Tormund in front of me. Brienne in back
Tormund.
of me. Tormund. And
Tormund.
Brienne right in back of me.
Okay. So you just have them all surrounding you and you'd be in the center of the circle?
Hell yeah. Get through that wall.
Next question is from KT GOT fan.
All right, KT.
First, I've been watching since season 1, episode 1. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We love you too. That's so awesome.
No fire alarms.
No fire alarms
robotic
anymore.
knee stuff going on. You're awesome thank you.
You
for
stuck
sticking.
through it.
Yep.
Did either of you notice the island rock our heroes were stranded on appears to be the same rock the Night King was on in a previous episode when he snapped Bran out of the Ravens?
Yes. I did. Yep.
Yeah. Then the Night King waited a long time to attack when he could have frozen the lake all along with his powers. In my opinion, the whole thing was a dragon trap by the Night King. After all, it's been shown he has green-seeing powers. Mm-hmm. Thoughts? It was definitely a trap, in my opinion.
I think you're exactly right. How he knew...
He knew, like, the exact time. Like, it felt like he timed everything perfectly.
Yeah, but still his mistake of giving them one of those monsters, or walkers. What are they called?
Whites.
White Walkers, Whites, whatever.
Because my whole thing is like Dany and Drogon were right there. They were right in front of the Night King. Why did he choose the flying dragon that was super far away when Dany and Drogon are right there? He chose Viserion for a reason, in my opinion. Drogon was closer.
Oh, I know.
An easier
yeah.
target.
That's what I thought he was going to throw it at.
Yeah. And then he throws it at the dragon that's
because
flying.
that would have left him very, very unshielded in the immediate.
And they all probably could have potentially died at that point because they wouldn't have had Drogon. They would have had the other two dragons, but they would have had to come down and land just for everybody to get on those dragons. Like, it would have been smarter to take Drogon out. But he chose to leave Drogon, who was closer and the easier target, and threw it at Viserion. And it seems like he almost purposely missed when he threw it at Drogon. Maybe not purposefully, but he was right on target with that first throw at Viserion, a moving target. And then
I'm thinking. Go ahead, keep going.
Totally missed when he threw it at Drogon.
He didn't totally miss.
He was close. He was
feet.
close, and they kind of expected it, and they kind of knew it was coming. So maybe they were doing some juking, but
A little bit of hot chocolate.
I feel like it was a trap. Like the Night King
why
knew.
He chose Viserion?
But why did he
know.
chose Viserion? Why did he? Yeah, that's my question. What do you guys think? You guys leave, what your thoughts are on that whole question and situation.
There's been no clues as to why he'd take Viserion.
Right. I don't think so. I haven't seen anything.
They've been locked in a freaking thing. And, there hasn't been much to know why he would pick that one.
I mean, you would just think that he'd want to take the biggest, most powerful dragon, which is Drogon. But instead, he chose the smallest dragon.
It doesn't matter. He has a dragon, period.
I think Viserion is the smallest dragon.
Oh, it's not as big as Drogon.
No.
And I thought Viserion and what's the other one? Rhaegal were about the same size.
I think they're very similar in size.
And they're pretty tight because they were...
But they're much smaller than Drogon. Drogon is a big boy.
It's very interesting to see how this dragon's going to be used because... When I saw the chains and them pulling, I knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, you're like, I freaking knew it.
Yep. I'll tell you another thing. That bear, wow.
That was a pretty awesome scene. It was scary. That bear was scary.
Tell you what, you better have them direwolf.
And that's when we need Nymeria back, right? Because I feel like they're going to have more sort of dead animals. Potentially in season 8.
The direwolves are kick ass.
Yeah. Nymeria, come on. Ghost, come on. We only got you 2 now.
Yeah, but those 2 together.
Yeah, they're...
And think about this. Nymeria has...
She's got a pack. Yeah. And she's alpha, obviously.
Well, yeah.
So...
That's going to come into play.
That's going to come into play, I feel,
Do you think that they'll attack the Giants?
I don't know. Ooh, I don't know.
God, there's gonna be some stuff.
It's gonna be epic,
guys. When we get to this live stream, let's let it all out.
Yep.
Saturday. Let's talk some Thrones.
Next question.
Good. Hey, by the way, who was that from?
It was from KTGOT fan.
Excellent.
Excellent question. And we want to hear your guys' thoughts on that too. Was it a trap? Why did he choose Viserion? We're getting ready to watch episode 7. We can all discuss everything then. And after we watch this episode, Steve's going to be in the comments. So, what's today? Monday?
Today's Monday.
So, after tonight, you're going to be free to...
She is going to have to edit now and get them out because we got to start talking, people. Yep. This is getting heavy. This is the show of shows. Am I right or wrong?
You are right. You are right.
My thronies, let's roll.
You're telling me I'm the one that got you on this show.
I know. But it's the people that has really inspired me even more.
And you guys have made it that much
My throners.
funner. Yeah, your throners. All right, next question is from Hayworth Novak.
Hayworth.
Arya can play the game of faces, meaning she can read people and she gets to know the real intentions or conflicts, real feelings of people. She sees that Sansa has some doubts and to a certain point does want to feel powerful, wants positions of high respect, even if, as Arya said, she doesn't want to, but she is thinking like that. Do you think Sansa will betray Jon? And why do you think Arya told Sansa all she can do, and that she knows about Sansa's struggles, but in the end gave her the cat's paw dagger? So she was like kind of playing a little game there with Sansa, and like she was kind of being very intimidating with that dagger, like she was getting ready to stab her or something.
She was intimidating throughout that whole scene,
Yeah.
which I did not like.
Right, but then she just flips it around and hands it to her. So, does that mean she thinks that Sansa was being truthful in that game of faces, or like I don't?
I'm just gonna put this out here. I don't feel that Sansa is betraying anybody, or feels that because of deceit is
This is happening because of Littlefinger.
Yes.
Yeah.
And once again, he muddies the waters. And until he's gone or not a factor, this will continue.
I mean,
Arya's smart. You know, even though she was caught going in there, don't second guess Arya for a minute. Every time you think you do, she knows a lot more than what she's letting on. I mean,
okay.
she was able to off a frickin' family, pretty much.
Yeah, she was.
So, if she's smart enough to do that, she's smart enough to figure out this guy.
Okay. Well, he's definitely trying to pull his little strings and tear them apart, so
This is Ned on steroids with smarts, is what Arya is.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ned on steroids.
With smarts.
with the brain and the brawn.
Yeah.
Next question is from Silver of House Storm.
Silver.
Holy shitballs, Batman. Undead Dragon ahoy. Here's the question I had after this episode, and I still have now. Is Viserion a white dragon or a White Walker dragon? Note that his eyes are the same color as a White Walker, not a white's. And the Night King doesn't touch dead people to resurrect them, from what we've seen. He only touches babies to change them into White Walkers. And he touched Viserion. Given that whites have no function other than to be mindless drones, but White Walkers seem to be sentient, which is Viserion supposed to be?
That's tough.
I think that when the Night King resurrected those people at Hardhome, when they woke up, they had blue eyes too. So, and my whole thing is, I think when he changes the babies into White Walkers, they're alive. So I feel like you can only be changed into a White Walker if you're alive. And if you're dead and then resurrected, you're a white.
All right, hear me out.
That's my thought, but I don't know.
Maybe I'm really digging deep here.
Okay.
So, Viserion, when he went into the water,
Yeah.
was still alive and was going under.
Yeah. Well, no, because his eyes, he was dead.
He was dead.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that changes that
His
theory.
eyes rolled into the back of his head as he was sliding down.
Because sometimes when you go under and you stop breathing or whatever.
Oh, like he would have been frozen or... I get what you mean. But no, he was
But
dead.
everything stops.
He was dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that changes that theory, guys. So forget that.
Yeah, my guess is that he's a white dragon because he was dead and resurrected. Because I just feel like in order to be a White Walker, for some reason, you have to be alive when you're changed. So that's my opinion. I could be wrong. Who knows? Who knows? And I know the question is like, will Viserion have, like, will he still be able to make decisions and like do things like just like the White Walkers? Like they can make decisions, and like she said, they're sentient. So will Viserion have that ability? I don't think so, but we'll see. I don't know. I think he's a white.
That's a fun toy for him to have. That makes him very freaking powerful.
Oh, I agree. Next question is from Paula.
Paula.
I feel like Steve is a sports follower. So my question is this. The Night King is super amazing at the javelin throw, right?
Yes, he is.
If this were the Winter Olympics, what country would he have won a gold medal for?
Germany.
I have no idea. Is Germany good at the javelin throw?
Yep.
I don't watch the Olympics, so...
They are.
But Germany, apparently.
And it's kind of like when we go out to eat or whatever, and me and my son start talking about football.
She zone out.
She just loves that.
Yeah, I usually just zone out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Staring at the wall.
Yep.
Yeah. And that happens every time.
No, not every time. But
almost every time.
I would say 5 out of 10.
Yeah. But episode 6.
Well, guys, look, man, we are 1 episode away.
1 episode away. Make sure that you guys go over to Patreon and check out the special so that you can join the giveaway.
Yes.
Remember, 12 total winners, 2 every week, as a special for every new episode that airs. 2 winners. You guys get to pick your prize if you win. Go over to Patreon, join any tier, even the $1 tier.
Yes.
To be entered into the giveaway. Keep an eye out on Saturday, this coming Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for our live stream where we can talk Thrones, talk theories, who's going to live, who's going to die in Season 8. We'll go through our Deadpool. It'll be a fun couple hours.
The show is going to be ours.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like on this video.
Yes.
Comments and questions below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already and hit that notification bell. And you guys have an amazing and awesome day.
Yes. Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out. Season 8 is almost here.